Carl Jung said, this is one of my favorite Carl Jung quotes, he said, modern man does not see God because he will not look low enough. I really like that. And so, I've been telling the people that I talk to the same thing. It's like, you have a certain amount of potential within your grasp. You may find what you have contemptible because you're not in a position of power. This modicum of possibility that's been granted to you is beneath you. And so you do nothing with it. And so you get nothing from it. You take that seriously. You do the small things you can, the humble things that you can to put yourself together in those tiny, embarrassing ways that are real. And if you do that enough, you'll fortify yourself. And that will work.
You talk about how dangerous it is to tell some young person whose life is messed up that they're just great the way they are, with which I completely agree. But how do you reach a young person who's bought into the notion that life is meaningless?
Well, the first thing is you tell them why they think that. It's like they've got all sorts of reasons to think that. It's like life is hard. It's a crucifixion. That's right. And so it's no wonder they think that. It's like, okay, fine. First of all, we're going to take it seriously. Yeah, you're suffering and adrift, and you have your reasons. And so you take those reasons seriously, and you say, despite that, there's more to you than you think. And you know that too, because you upbraid yourself for not manifesting it. And then maybe there could be more to you than that. Maybe you could be someone for your community, and God only knows how far you could go with that. Those are the people you admire. It's like, I don't know what the limits are. It's like if you were the best person you could be. Truly, if you decided to live by truth and to aim at the good, and you really did that, you put your whole heart and soul into it. That's what you were staking your life on, because you're staking your life on something. Who the hell could you be? And no one knows, You know perfectly well you could be far more than you are. And you don't know what the upper limit of that is. And we certainly don't know what the upper limit would be if there were lots of people doing that. God only knows what problems we could solve. There's lots of suffering and misery in the world, plenty, and it's no wonder that people get bitter. But God, as you pointed out before, we've got no shortage of ingenuity and possibility, and if we were serious about making things less wretched than they are, who knows what miracles we could pull off.